Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Onstage Black Theater podcast. And today it's going to be a lot of fun. We're trying something a little bit different. We are going to be putting on our own fantasy Broadway review. So we're going to pick the theme, we're going to pick the performers, we're going to pick the songs that they're going to sing, all of those elements as part of our Dream Fantasy Broadway review. And I am theater critic Rachel Wagner, and Jack and Collier is here.
Um, Hello, everyone. So when Rachel told me about this idea, I was so psyched, and it was so much fun to put this together. So kudos to you, Rachel, for thinking of this. And now we just got to put these reviews on. That should be no problem.
And if people like this, we could do a bunch because I have 5 different ideas for themes that you're gonna pick from. So if people like it, we could keep doing them and do a bunch of themes. So,
Please.
yeah. And what got me thinking about this is I attended at my beloved Heritage Theater, which is this really wonderful community theater in Perry, Utah, in the middle of nowhere. It's this restored church that they've restored into a theater, and they've been putting on shows for over 50 years. Unbelievable. And they're so great. I love them so much. But their introductory show to 2026 was a Rodgers and Hammerstein review. And I guess I think it's actually an official licensed product. So it's not one they cobbled together.
Yeah,
It's
one
like
day.
a
Yeah.
purchase, called Some Enchanted Evening is what it's called.
Oh, that's
Put together, and it was wonderful. And I appreciated that it did have some of the more obscure Roger and Hammerstein thing. They had some songs from Flower Drum Song. They had some songs from some of the lesser known shows, which I
yeah.
appreciated. Straight
Which I think is
Fair, stuff like that.
Yes, which I think is so great to be able to in a review showcase that, and then also just to get your favorites from all the ones that you love. It's like
Yeah.
having a playlist.
Yeah, it's fun because especially with someone like Roger and Hammerstein, where some of the themes, some of the stories are a little outdated. The review is a way to sort of appreciate the good parts without having to sit through the bad
Yes.
parts. You know?
We don't have to deal with that. We don't have to be like
Yeah.
it was of a time. We can just be like, we'll sing the songs that aren't problematic.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, have you been to a Broadway review anytime in the last 5 years or so, or anything like that you
So
remember?
definitely not in the last 5 years. And another great musical. Which isn't in my review. So which is why we need to
Oh,
do more
there
episodes.
we
Like it's
go.
not in there.
I
So we
did
need to
just
do
see
another
the last
episode.
5 years also last week.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, so let's talk about our review. Okay. So Broadway review, so much fun. And here are the topics that you can pick from, the themes you can pick from.
Okay, yeah, yes.
Okay. First one is decades, classics from each decade of Broadway. I think we'd start in the 40s, so not
Okay.
going all the way back to like vaudeville, but like
Okay, okay.
40s
Yes.
with Oklahoma onward.
Love that. Okay.
Decades. First one. Second one is duos. Classic duos on Broadway, including famous duets and famous like songwriting and performing teams. So you could have like obviously Lerner and Lowe, Rodgers and Hammerstein, Pasek and Paul. You could have their stuff. You could have the Anderson Lopez's, their songs, and then you could have famous sort of duos like you could have the producers. You could have a song from the
Fun.
producers or
Yes.
Jake
Yes.
Lane, Matthew Broderick, different famous sort of duos throughout Broadway. So that's idea number 2. Number 3 is seasons, songs that fit each month of the year from New Year's to Christmas.
Okay.
That'd be kind of fun. Okay, then 2 more. Next one, love songs. Broadway's most romantic songs. That one's pretty simple.
Hmm.
Last one, silver screen favorites. So stage to screen adaptation songs and songs about Hollywood show business. There's no business like show business, that kind of thing. Uh, so that's the choices.
Okay,
Which one would you pick?
so these are all really amazing. Um, for today, I would love to hear your seasons.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right. So now we have to pick who we want to star in our musical review. And the only rule that I'm going to say for this is they have to be reasonably active. Like you can't pick anybody who's dead, and you can't. I wouldn't pick like Barbara Streisand or somebody like that who hasn't done a show in years and
Right, right,
years.
right, right. It's got to be
You know.
there in the mix.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I think that for this, it makes the most sense to have two women, two men, and then like one or two featured um, actors of any age or sex. Like you could have somebody who's maybe like an older actor who's like
Yeah.
the sort of the featured player, or maybe somebody from maybe like a drag queen, or just somebody who's like a little
Yes.
bit interesting to kind of throw into the mix.
I love this.
So, okay, so who do we want to be our two women?
Okay. Can I offer one and tell you why I'm
Yeah,
interested in this? Okay. So I would love to do Jasmine Amy Rogers. Because
from Boop, right?
from Boop, yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
I actually saw her 2 days ago in Putnam County Spelling Bee, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which I'd never seen before. But why I think that she would be incredible in a review, one, she's just amazingly talented, but she can play like little girl, cutesy, little Sally in Urinetown. Uh, Not that we're doing that for the
Right, right.
seasons one, but she could do that. She could do teenagers, like she could do Baby June, all of that. But she could also do like she has a very like guttural where she could sing like your daddy's son and she could really get in there. So I think not only she has like and like a class and sophistication. So I think that Ja- um Jasmine Amy Rogers can do a breadth of things that would serve us well in a review.
Okay, yeah, great. I've never seen her, so but except for I just a clip of Boop. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I've ever seen of that. So, but I heard she was great. I mean, some people thought she should have won
I mean,
for
she's just
Best
she
Actress.
blew me away. I didn't get to see Boop. I just saw a bunch of
Yeah.
the clips and stuff, and then I've been like following her stuff. So when I saw her in this, I was like, oh wow, she's like a singular talent. She is so great.
So I think the other woman that we should have with Jasmine is Laura Bell Bundy.
Yeah.
I think she could pull off basically any style that was thrown at her. She can do the more classic sound. She can do the more belty sound. She can do and she can pull off a bunch of different notes. She can do heartfelt. She can do funny. She can do all those different things. And I have seen her perform. I saw they did this Hairspray reunion double
Yes.
tour with her and
Yes.
Marissa Jarrett Minokur and Carrie Butler. All three of those would be great for something like
Yeah.
this.
I love that. I also think the two of them would be really fun together.
hmm Okay. So okay, we got our two women. We've got Laura Bell Bundy. We've got Jasmine. Okay, so who do we want to be our dudes?
Okay, can you give me a little bit of Raul Esparza?
Oh my gosh, great choice. Oh yeah, he would be perfect because he can do funny. He can also do all the classics that you could want. Yeah,
Would be
yeah,
so fun.
yeah. He would be great. Okay. And you will want to do Singing in the Rain. Will want to be one of, even though it's technically weather, I feel like it's seasonal.
No, no, no.
So, and
I think we can be
he could pull that off.
yes, 100%.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So who would be our other guy? Maybe like a Norbert Leo Butz
You
or
will never hear me say no to Norbert Leo Butz. I
yeah, he's really good.
I remember getting obsessed with him, like listening before I moved to New York, like years ago, like listening to all the soundtracks and being like, oh my God, who is this man?
I just thought of somebody though, and this would add a little bit of it would just be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Uh that that if you did Jordan Fisher.
Jordan Fisher's good too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I do think that there is a bigger contrast between Raul Esparza and Jordan
Oh
Fisher.
yeah,
So
that's
you're right.
true.
I
You're
think you're right.
right.
It covers the bases more. I think you're right, though. I actually think
Hmm.
that you're right about Jordan Fisher. Or what about this? We could do Norbert Leo Butz and Jordan Fisher.
Ooh, what if you could have Raw Sparks that be one of our featured, because we're
Yeah,
doing
actually,
six.
I actually think that could work.
Yeah, because he's
Okay,
a
so
legend.
So our dudes could be Jordan Fisher or Norbert Leo Butz.
Yeah. I know the perfect person for our final feature
Yes, yes,
player.
tell me.
Faith Prince.
Yes,
She would be
yes.
so good. She's
She
so
would be
funny.
so
And
good.
she can, I mean, she's got all the chops, of course, that you could want for the more sincere songs, for the funny songs, for everything. Like she would be so good.
Yeah, and we need like Raul and Faith to like ground us, hold it
Yeah.
together, lead us into yes, I love that.
And like obviously this is a dream cast, but I don't feel like it's like completely insane.
Yeah, like I don't
You
feel
know what I
as though
mean? Like it's not like we have like Idina
no,
Menzel and Kristen Chenoweth, and you know what I mean? Like all like I feel like
no.
all of these are relatively gettable.
Yes, I think if we're talking like a Broadway review, I do think that all these people would at least think about signing on to a Broadway review.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%. I actually
yeah.
think definitely.
You know. So I feel pretty good about it. So this is gonna be fun. Okay, so let's dive into the songs that we would want to do. So we have songs about each season. So let's start out with like a really good New Year's song.
New Year's. Okay.
I think that you could do a song from an American in Paris. It has like an iconic New Year's sequence.
Yes.
It's not specifically about New Year's, but I think if you did like It's Wonderful or I Got Rhythm or something like that, like I think that that could work.
Yeah. I do too. I also think that taking it and having it be in the spirit of it and having it be good songs rather than feeling like we're shoehorning it in. Do you know what I mean? Like I think that
Yeah.
doing something like I've Got Rhythm would be perfect.
But yeah, that's the first one that I thought of is in American in Paris because there is a big New Year's scene.
Yeah, and I think that also like evokes because there's a big New Year's scene, like that's also just like the tone that you want to. It's not just like the song is in isolation.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Okay, so February is a little bit easier. So we have obviously a love song. I
Yes.
I think that She Loves Me would be a good one from She Loves Me.
Yes.
I think that people will say we're in love.
I was gonna say people will say one
Yeah,
love.
because I feel like I might want to save She Loves Me for another spot,
Yeah.
particularly because the Christmas song and a couple other. So yeah, I feel like people would say we're in love is good, especially because we're going to have men and women. So it'd be a good one for two of them to sing.
Exactly. Exactly. I also love Some Enchanted Evening. Like I think that is just like iconic
Mm,
romance. But I
yeah,
think people will say we're in love is a little bit more on the nose, but in a good way for this review.
yeah. So it will start with It's Wonderful, and that would be
Hmm.
a good way to welcome everybody to the review
Yeah.
and kind of introduce the cast. Everybody can be singing it together,
Yes. Yes.
and so that would be fun. Okay, so March, I think you got to pick a song from Brigadoon.
Ooh. Ooh, tell me why, but yes.
Well, I mean, because St. Patrick's Day
Yes. Yes.
and Brigadoon. I mean, I guess that's Scottish versus Irish, but I don't know. That's just
No,
what
but
I
it's the
know
no, but it's the
first.
feeling. It's the feeling. No, no, I didn't know. I was assuming we were celebrating St. Patrick's Day, but I just wanted to make sure there wasn't something I was missing in
Yeah.
there.
I mean, Go Home with Bonnie Jean,
Yeah,
I think would be
yeah.
fun.
It also, okay. I like doing that because I like the St. Patrick's Day of it all. The only other thing I could think of is, although it doesn't feel like spring starts in
Oh,
March, you could do like Spring Awakening.
no, we can't do we should do Finian's Rainbow. That is actually
Yes,
Irish
and
and it has a
and
leprechaun in it.
it
So
and it has a leprechaun in it.
yeah.
Also, it does
So
feel so. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Finian's
yeah.
Rainbow.
So Look to the
Look to the
Rainbow.
Rainbow. Also, I
Yeah.
love that song.
Hmm.
Yes, yes, I like that.
Which by the way, Finian's Rainbow, that is bonkers. It is
I
wild.
I remember singing "Look to the Rainbow" from it when I was a kid, and then like learning about the show, and I'm like, I can't even track this.
Yeah, it's not a big surprise. There hasn't been a revival in a while. That one, I'll tell you that right
Oh,
now.
no.
Okay, so April. Um, I think that might actually be a good spot for Singing in the Rain. April
Oh, yeah, April
showers,
showers.
rain,
That's a
and
yes,
Ross could crush it.
100%.
Yeah.
I was also thinking, but I don't want to do this because this isn't as good. I'm just telling you what my thought process was. I was like, oh, you could do Jesus Christ Superstar because
Oh,
of
with
Easter.
Easter. Yeah.
But I actually think, but I feel like we could get in the weeds there. Let's not, Rachel. I really think that you were right with Singing in the Rain.
And you know what would be fun if so we got our three guys. If you had maybe them each starting and like each doing a part and then combining together at the end, do a
I
big like
love,
singing in there. That
yes.
would be amazing. Yeah, yeah.
Actually, that would be really fun too, because like all the dancing that they could like
Yeah.
just be crisscrossing each other, and maybe even like the women doing a little something or other. Like
Yeah, and
you
I
could
feel
do
like those three guys would have like a good chemistry.
100%. They
Yeah, yeah.
definitely would.
So for May, I think you've got to do the you've got to do the lusty month of May from Camelot.
Oh, yes.
And this would be a nice contrast. So if you had the guys doing Singing in the Rain for April, and then in May you could have all three women doing the lusty month of May.
That is perfect.
Yeah,
I
that would
love
be
that.
fun. Yeah. So for June,
I
I see.
kind of
I
showed
was
my hand there.
thinking, what's that?
I kind of showed my hand there with
Yeah,
June
yeah.
is busting out all over.
Yeah, that one probably makes the most sense. I'd also thought of When You Marry in June, which actually isn't in the Seven Brides for Seven Brothers musical. It's in the movie.
It's
It's
in
not
the
in
movie.
because the musical sucks. And but yeah, so that's good. June.
I feel like June is busting out all over. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's the best song ever, but I actually feel like it's a really upbeat one that, again, this group could have a lot of fun with, and it's very like energetic.
Yeah. So I think for July it makes most sense to do a patriotic song.
Definitely.
Um Uh, something from Hamilton, maybe?
I think it would be great if we could work in a Hamilton. Oh, we could also do like oh no, you're not a huge ragtime person.
I
Make
mean, I
them
don't
hear
hate
you.
it. I just think it's a little close. But the American Dream from Ragtime,
Yeah.
that would
Yeah.
I'm wondering, would it sound good with just such a small group? Do you need like a big?
No, I know what you're saying because they have very powerful voices, but like who knows?
Oh my gosh, what about America? West Side Story.
Yes.
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 Jasmine would be great at that.
And it
She
could
would
be
be
oh
awesome.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
She would kill it.
Okay, let's do
Nice.
that. America. Okay, so then we have August. What's like
This
a
is like
really
a hot month.
summery, yeah, like a
Some
hot, too darn
yeah, like
hot,
I almost yeah, because I think
kiss
of
me
August as
Kate.
like you're sweltering, yeah, too
Yeah,
darn hot.
yeah.
Or like no, I was gonna say steam heat, but that has
You
nothing
could
to do
do
with
like
August.
Happy Talk from South
Yeah,
Pacific. That could be
yeah.
one. Um,
Too like good.
too darn hot, just too darn.
I kind of
Um,
like too darn hot.
yeah, I feel like that's a good one for August.
Yeah,
And that's one that because that's one we could combine together, come back. If you
exactly.
did an intermission, that
Exactly.
would be a good spot after America.
Exactly.
Intermission. And
Yeah,
then you
America's
just do
perfect
that
to
hot.
end with the
Yeah,
intermission. Okay, guys,
yeah,
call us. We're fine with that.
yeah, yeah. Okay, so September, something with school.
Okay. So this is
Like
tricky.
I can hear
Something
the
with school.
bells, maybe.
It's so funny. Yes, I was actually thinking like Good Morning Baltimore, like thinking of getting ready for school
Okay,
for that.
yeah.
But I actually think I Can Hear the Bells would
She's
be
on
a
her way
more,
to school.
yeah, and it would be a more fun thing to come back from intermission for. Like,
Mm,
I can hear the bell. Like, I think that'd be really fun. It like
yeah.
starts a little slower in a fun way.
Okay. All right. So now October. I think um something from like the Addams Family probably makes the most sense.
Yeah.
Something spooky.
What do you think is the most like spooky or iconic song from Adam's Family?
I mean, my favorite song isn't that spooky. Is it Happy Sad? That's my favorite song from it.
Yeah.
Um, when you're not home, we could have them do a full disclosure. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, that's your favorite. What could they do like okay, what if they did a medley of songs of like the
Ooh,
Ballad of Sweeney Todd, Last Midnight, and something from Adam's Family. So it's like a
ooh.
Halloween spooky time medley.
Oh, that's an interesting idea. Um, I also thought you could do something from Hadestown.
Hades sound could be cool.
Way down Hadestown.
Yeah.
Or you could do something from Little Shop.
Little Shop, yeah. I'm trying to think what. Oh, anything, not anything from Rocky Horror, but a lot from Rocky Horror also gives me
Mm,
that like
uh-huh.
vibe.
Oh, you
Okay,
could do the whole Being Dead thing from Beetlejuice.
yeah. And actually, Beetlejuice does really
There's a
fit.
lot of spooky
Yeah.
shows.
What would be if we wanted to do like, okay, if we took Beetlejuice, Adam's Family, and one more really on the nose spooky one and did like a medley from those shows? Because I feel
Yeah.
like, I
So
think
like
doing,
Halloween medley.
yes, yes. Because I think doing a medley of, I know I suggested it, but I think that the ones that I picked don't quite go together enough. Like they
Yeah.
need to go together more. So if
Hmm.
it's Beetlejuice, Adam's Family, and what would be like another very like Halloween show? Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein,
Ooh, they have Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom
Um,
of the Opera could work.
um, there is a song called Halloween on the Be More Chill.
See, that would be fun because that way we could do Halloween from Be More Chill
Yeah.
and then do something from Adam's Family and something from Beetlejuice. So it's very like Halloween forward.
So we could do Halloween, Being Dead, and the Addams Family theme. I think that
Yeah,
would be the three.
yeah,
That would
yeah.
fit. Okay.
That
We
works.
got it. We got it.
Ooh, we got it. That's I
Okay.
was sweating a little
This
on
would
that one,
be
but we
so expensive to license all of this. That'd be who cares?
hey,
So
we're the creative team. We don't have to fundraise.
so November, I think that a good one would be maybe We Need a Little Christmas from Mame
Yeah.
could be good.
Yeah.
Um, you could also do um I'm trying to think if is there like a Thanksgiving song?
That's what I was trying. I mean, there's Thanksgiving play, but that is not a musical and so no songs. Um,
Because I think I've never seen Mame, but I think the song is sung not during Christmas. And they're like, we need a
right,
little
right.
Christmas.
We need
I
a little
think.
Christmas.
Like you could do a song about gratitude.
Oh, like Simple Joys from Pippin.
Mm-hmm. Plenty to be thankful for. You could do uh Food Glorious Food.
Wait, do that. That's funny. I think well, not funny, but I think thinking about Thanksgiving, food, glorious food, I think
It's from Oliver.
it's yeah,
Okay, yeah,
and it's
yeah.
just adorable. I think that
Yeah,
like
that'll be
it
fun.
would be fun
Okay.
to watch Jordan Fisher play Oliver
Oh yeah. That
and
would be
like
really
Jasmine Amy
good.
Rogers doing. Yeah, I actually just think that would be great.
Okay, so this is where I think we should do She Loves Me. And maybe even
Yeah,
do like because really only 12 songs is not that many. So maybe do a
no,
couple for Christmas.
yeah, for sure. And then are we doing the finale, Seasons of Love?
Ah, yes. Perfect. Okay. So we could do We Need a Little Christmas.
Definitely.
And then we could do the Days of Christmas song from She Loves Me.
Hmm.
12 Days to Christmas. That
Yeah.
one's a fun one. And then maybe one more, maybe White Christmas.
I think we got to do White Christmas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be really good. So let's see here, 12 days to Christmas. And I feel like all three of those Christmas songs are all really different.
Oh,
12 Days to
yeah. I
Christmas
think
goes
it's,
really fast and it's fun. And We Need
yes.
a Little Christmas is more traditional. And then we have White Christmas as your
Yeah,
ballad.
I think it's a perfect variety while still being very thematic.
Yeah. So White Christmas. And then we have our finale with our bows doing Seasons of Love. Brilliant. Okay. So here we go. So we have this is our review, our Broadway review. We have the seasons being the theme. I feel like that would be easy to market too.
I do too.
I
I do
think
too. As
so.
soon as you said it, I was like, Rachel, I'm Twitter pated. We have to do this one first.
Okay, and we've got it starring Laura Bell Bundy, Jasmine Amy Rogers, Faith Prince, Jordan Fisher, Norbert Leo Butz, and Raul Esparza.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah. Featuring a lineup of songs starting with It's Wonderful, and then people will say We're in Love, Look to the Rainbow, Singing in the Rain, The Lusty Month of May, June is Busting Out All Over, America, Too Darn Hot, I Can Hear the Bells, Halloween medley of songs, Food, Glorious Food, We Need a Little Christmas, 12 Days to Christmas, White Christmas, and Seasons of Love.
Rachel, first of all, again, thank you for suggesting this, but also I love the way we got to do it in like real time because it's
Yeah.
so fun to get to think about this dream cast, but also to have parameters, right? Because if you're thinking about, okay, if I can do anything, sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to do. But when you
Yeah.
have these parameters, it really, you get to like really dig into your
Yeah.
creativity and fun.
If anybody has like the skills, which I do not have, like to do like you could make a fun app with this. Like putting
You
it
really
together, you're
could.
like, oh, you really
No,
good.
you really could. And it's like
Theme,
your dreams. Well, you know what's interesting?
theme,
Oh,
cast,
yeah.
songs. Yeah.
You know what's funny? So all like the like theater kids I know, they like all do this for fun. Like they're saying like, okay, what's your dream cast for blah blah blah? Like they're always
Oh
playing
yeah,
these
yeah, yeah.
games, and I'm like, this
It's
is
true.
so fun.
Yeah. Use it for good and not ill. This would be
Exactly.
good.
This would be good.
Well, let us know what you think. Would you buy a ticket, and how much would you spend? I mean, I would spend a lot to get to see this review. I really would.
I would too, and I usually have a pretty firm that I don't pay above 140.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I
But
usually pay a lot less, but for this, I
yeah.
think I could do like 220.
Yeah, I think I did pay the most I've ever paid was to see Marilee. I think I paid $300 for that ticket, which was outrageous. But
Worth
but
it.
that was the I think the most that I've ever. Usually it's far 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 less.
Oh yeah.
But I think I might be willing to do another Marilee splurge with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I mean, especially since we came up with this,
Yeah, yeah.
we're
We
happy
should get a
to
comp.
shell it
We
out. Yeah,
really
we should get a
should.
comp. Honestly, yes.
We'll
We
cover it
deserve
on
it.
the pod. But let us know what you think of our song picks. Which ones would you pick if you were doing a seasons review? Which one of the other themes do you like? I'll try to see if they can put some of this stuff in the description. So if you want to do your own video or your own, just tag us and let us know what you are proposing, and I just think that would be fun. So
It
there we
really would.
go. That is our fun episode. Let us know if you like this because we could do more. It would be fun.
Please like this because I'm dying to do all the other ones that Rachel suggested. I'm already like thinking about stuff. So,
Well, where can people follow you, Jax, and everything you do?
Jacqueline Collier on Instagram.
Great. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all over social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes, and all over the place at rachelsreviewstheater.com. So check that out. And make sure you're following On Stage Blog all over the place. We have daily articles that are really good. So you definitely want to be subscribed to the newsletter and follow us on all the social media because you get some really, really good theater community and discussions and things like that going on. So make sure you take a look at that. And thanks so much, everybody. We'll talk to you later. Bye.